We've now been refactoring this codebase for a little while, hopefully making it easier to understand. But let's see if it helps us add some new functionality. The business wants to introduce a new tariff for some customers, called the VIP tariff, with reduced rental rates. When adding functionality, it's often a good idea to show that it works as part of an end-to-end test. That way, we know when to stop adding code. As soon as the test passes, we can stop. So let's open the Video Store test class. This test class is pretty comprehensive, but now that we have very good test coverage for the loyalty plan and the tariff, quite a few of these tests are not really needed. What we need is a single test to show that the tariff and loyalty plan are used to price the rentals and that the statement is formatted correctly. The actual calculations are tested elsewhere. Let's write that single test. We'll use the new style assert that, which reads more cleanly and allows the composition of assertions. And we'll also format the text in the assertion so it's easy to understand visually that the test is testing the correct thing. Now that we have this test, we can delete the others, as they are comprehensively testing the tariff and loyalty plan, which isn't really the place for an end-to-end test. We've covered the comprehensive cases in the unit tests. We can now rename the class the Video Store end-to-end test. We can also write a test for the new tariff, but we can't put in the actual new tariff class yet because we didn't write it. Let's leave it as is, but update the expected costs. If we run the test now, we can see that the test for the new tariff fails, as expected. So, now we can make it pass. We need to create the new tariff implementation. Let's extract an interface from the existing tariff with OutR_XI. We want the interface to be called tariff, so rename the existing implementation to standard tariff and add the method to the interface. Navigate back to the end-to-end test with Ctrl-E and notice that references to tariff have been replaced with standard tariff. Let's make the new VIP tariff. We can just copy the standard tariff with F5. Now we can write the tests for the new VIP tariff. The tests for the standard tariff can just be copied and modified as necessary. OK, so when we extracted the interface, the tariff tests didn't get renamed accordingly. So rename them now with Shift F6. Now copy with F5 to VIP tariff test and update the expected values for regular, children's and new release movies accordingly. Notice that although these two classes and their tests are very similar, we're not looking to over-generify. We don't need to introduce any inheritance. Two different classes will do just fine. Run the tests. They should fail. Now we can make them pass. Now navigate back to the Video Store end-to-end test and change the instantiation of standard tariff to VIP tariff. Hopefully all the tests will now pass. Good, they do. We were able to add the new functionality in only a minute or two due to our previous refactorings. Great! In the next lesson, we'll have some more functionality to add. Hopefully, our refactoring will help there too.